Let's see if we're good. I'm gonna check in with you guys. Are we good? Is stream good? Before we kick in here, late, that's right. You guys let me know if we're good. I think we're good. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. New setup entirely. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. Last minute doing all of this, so I just want to get up and running, so I'll be right back.
If you're in the market for the top ASIC miners, look no further than ASICmarketplace.com. They have some of the best miners on the market in 2025. To name just a few: Bitmain Antminer L9 and L7, the AlphaPex DG1 Plus, the Canon Avalon A15 XP, and many more. And oh, home miners, ASICmarketplace.com has you covered as well. The AlphaPex DG Home 1, the Bombax EZ100C, the Ice River AL2 Lite, and many more. Finally, 3 big reasons I like ASICmarketplace.com. First, the price on their website is to your door. Shipping and import tax is included in the price. Second, they accept cryptocurrency as a payment method. And third, I've been working with them for over 2 years and never had a bad experience buying from ASICmarketplace.com. Go check out ASICmarketplace.com today and use my discount code to save $100 at checkout.
Hello. Okay, we're back. Good. How are you guys? Thanks for coming to join me. Let's get some music on here. I ran to the bathroom real quick, checking my phone, and we are good to go. So let's get, there we go, a little background music on. So hello. I wanted to make sure the microphone was working, everything was good. We're actually, to you guys it looks all the same, but your desk is a little sus looking, but otherwise all looks good. Yeah, so everything got moved a little bit. So I redid my entire desk. I don't know if you guys ever had these moments. Maybe it's just me and my OCD, but I've been wanting to just like redo my desk layout for like weeks. So to kind of push me to also be more organized, get less on my desk, less of a cluttered space, I went ahead and bought a riser for my desk. And I might actually be able to show you. Let me find this here. Let me see if I think I have a picture of this. Sorry, everything's off to the side over here right now. My goal is to stay focused on you guys when we're doing this, but I can add this image. So I redid my desk. This is actually my new desk layout. Is how I did mine. And so you can see like you guys are actually over right now. So I'm kind of scooted to the left and I'm focused directly on you guys. And I wanted to do this from a content perspective because I wanted the opportunity to just be more engaged when I'm recording or when I'm doing live streams and kind of talking with you guys. And then my computer setup is kind of off to the side here and allows me to kind of focus on what I'm doing there. So last night at like 10 o'clock, I was like, I'm stripping all the cables away, taking apart the monitor. I mean, my monitors were on mounts and everything like that. I got rid of those. They're gone, except for the one on the right. The one on the right is on a mount. You just can't see it hooked to the desk versus the one in the middle, which actually has it there. But yeah, redid everything, like completely clean, nothing on the desk. I also got the little drawers that you guys see there to put some of these on and ends that are always on my desk. So that's why it's a little bit different right now. But yeah, this is the setup there. You have my Elgato key light. You have my teleprompter, which actually has my chat up on it right now. Really, really nice. It acts as a second monitor. So my chat is on it and my camera sits directly behind it on a one-way mirror style look to it. Then you got my one monitor, my second monitor. I decided to put my speaker sideways in order to save room on my desk, which worked out great. And then underneath of it, I have my Go XLR and my phone charging area and all of that, and then my keyboard and mouse. So just wanted to show that to you guys, if like still kind of getting things figured out for sure. I have the exact same mouse, if I'm not wrong, but it's, yeah, glorious. Yep, same thing with the keyboard. The keyboard is it's like a 3/4 keyboard. It's really heavy, actually, and it's from Glorious as well. Clean, thank you, Automatic Beats. How are you? I have the same, okay, let's see. Looks like AI interpretation of a streamer's desk. Well, that's my desk as of right now. Now, I added a few little things of clutter off to the side here, but this is my cleanup pile that I need to find a new home for. But yeah, this is kind of the angle, the look, the background. I don't know how much I like it because it's angled. You guys don't see the angle, but like here on the camera, you can see the depth over here versus over here. And it's just because everything's been kind of turned, which is really, really nice. And it's worked out well. But thanks for coming to hang out. How's it going, Max? I saw Max Voltage in chat. How are you? Can it be that the camera is less focused now, or at least quality seems a bit lower? Really? So this looks lower to you guys? Or is it because of the focus? I'm very curious here. Let's look at it. I don't think so. You guys tell me. Yeah, everything's in 1080, so just want to make sure. I like the angle. Really? Okay, cool. That's the first I've heard that, so I do appreciate that. Ghost Network. Yeah, I'm very curious if that's for what other people are seeing. Like the quality doesn't look as good because it looks fine to me, but never can be too sure. He just got into 𝐾𝐢𝐬𝐜 mining. Nice. I'm gonna have a video coming up on that in 2 weeks. I'm planning to do it as well. Looks like the focus is a bit off. Really? Really? Is anyone else seeing that? Would love to hear. Saving up for the 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐬𝐼𝐬𝐼 Oh, the 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐬𝐼 is nice. Is definitely nice. Need a little more light on you. Camera focus is breathing a bit. Okay, here you go. How's that now? You guys can tell me now. The 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐬𝐼 is great. I actually saw it as well. I have one in my shed. And I did see one at Mining Disrupt as well. I was actually speaking with the 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐬𝐼 team. It's always challenging to speak with some of these individuals because of it. Focus is a smidge different. Looks like you turned. Let me see if there is anything that was turned on. Mirror is on. Touch-up appearance is not on right now. Obvious hair looks good. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that. Didn't fix it. Okay. Let me try one thing because this is going to drive me nuts. Hang on. All right. All right. I don't know what I changed, what I did, but it looks fine to me. So we're just going to keep moving forward with it. I don't know what happened. I don't know. We're good. Let's see. What the hell? Just got a split screen added. Never saw that before. I don't know what that is. Is that on YouTube? Seems like FPS or something else that causes it. I'll have to look deeper into it. How's that sound? Beat is the hair guy and Panda is the blue. Yeah, there you go. Right. But do you know when the 𝐾𝐢𝐬𝐼 phone price drop? I do not know. Who's this guy? That's right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Agreed. Looks like the FPS is off. Okay, well, that's helpful. Let me just check one more thing, and then I will look after this. I'm not going to spend... We only have about an hour to hang out before I do need to run some errands. But I'm just going to check here. I don't know what they have. They don't have an FPS option in StreamYard. So I'm not sure. Are you further away? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll play with it. See what I can figure out after this. Go back and rewatch it. There's all the time in the world to fix things now. I don't know about that. I got some errands to do. I got an appointment. I come home. Got to get a video recorded. We busy. Trust me. My time is busy for sure. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check. The camera should be on 24. Traditionally, it's 24. Isn't the camera FPS being limited? Well, it should be 24. We should be recording at 1080 at 24. The camera actually puts out 4K. So I'll have to take a closer look at it after this stream. I'm gonna make a note right now. Let me do that now. Camera when live. I wonder if it's something within StreamYard too. We'll have to see. Maybe when I moved everything around, we were talking about that earlier. Check general chat. Your Discord just posted something from FutureBit. Oh, okay. I'll take a look real quick, but I want to stay. We're not going to really show much on the stream today. Just want to chat. 24p. 24p. We'll have to take a look though and see. What are you posting here? What is this ugly looking thing? Say hello to the Brain Hasher 1, a revolutionary breakthrough in Bitcoin mining, combining silicon with human brain cells to hash. Oh, it's a April Fool's. I get it. Haha. I like it. Why no 30? Everything is recorded in 24p traditionally on YouTube. That's kind of more of like a cinematic versus the 30. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to look deeper into that, looking at what's going on there, because I don't remember changing anything, but who knows? You never know if a button got pushed. You still look better than I do on camera. Oh, thanks, John. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Do you have any old miners I can buy from you? I'm new to mining. Want to know? Yes, in my Discord. Check my Discord section. Check the Discord section, and in my Discord, there's actually a yard sale section. Go check it out, which will be cool. So please go check it out. I sell a whole. I do, and there's some community members do as well. Number one takeaway from Mining Disrupt. Biggest thing I would say is like home mining is not dead. Like, is GPU mining dead? Yes, 100%, 100%. If you do or don't want to believe it, that's up to you. But the biggest takeaway I would take is home mining is not dead. Excel, yes. And the reason I say that is very much when I look at Mining Disrupt, there were a lot of home miners there that introduced themselves. Hey, I'm a home miner. I'm in here to learn more and to grow, see what tech is available, what options are available, what I can do. But then on top of that, the manufacturers. There's a lot of manufacturers selling home miners, which is absolutely great. And so there were a lot of more home miners this year than in the past. The hardware at Mining Disrupt this year. So as you say, like, do you have one takeaway? It's just the fact that like home mining isn't dead. Now, has home mining been forced to pivot? 100%, 100%. Since a year ago, where home mining is now a combination of small box miners and DPIN. And you may disagree with this, but that's home mining. That's where we are in the current state. DPIN very much is the new world we live in due to the rising electrical cost and just the rise in prices of these small home ASIC miners. DPIN is under $500 traditionally for a DPIN miner, but it's a gamble, right? But if you're into home mining and you can't afford $500, then mining is not for you. You got to be able to take a risk, and for $500, you can take a risk on something that doesn't make you anything per day. Is where my head's at. Like, people that get into DPIN projects or to home mining projects looking to stack a coin early and then hope, and I say this 3 times because there's no guarantee that it'll pop off, is a huge one for sure. So yeah, home mining definitely isn't dead. That's what would be my biggest takeaway from Mining Disrupt. Too many people chasing profit today. Oh, I need to get rich tomorrow. Oh, I got to sell this by the end of the month. That mining's not for you. It is not a get rich quick scheme. Oddly, the SC fires were the needed catalyst I needed to convert from GPU to ASICs. Interesting, John. Interesting, John. Why do you say that? Was it just like you needed the opportunity to liquidate, or you needed, did you lose a lot of it? Love to get your thoughts. Like, did you lose some of it in the fire and you took insurance money and reinvested? Love to know. What's new with Locotech? Were they there? So here's something that is a massive misconception. Locotech and PowerPool are not related. Locotech invested in PowerPool, but they are totally different companies that operate totally independently. I chat with them about it at Mining Disrupt as well. They're like, we have no relation to Locotech at all. They're just an investor in the pool. That's it. That's all it is. And really cool guys at PowerPool. Got a chance to chat with Matt and some of the other guys over there. They're really doing some cool stuff. If you guys are a big fan of like mining Dutch and the sliders, guess what? PowerPool has that now, which is really, really slick. And PowerPool supports K-Heavy-Hash, and they're going to be adding Ethereum Classic, which is awesome. Like, K-Heavy-Hash is a big win, right? And now the fact that they're going to be adding Ethereum Classic. So I find PowerPool is very in tune with your everyday miner, and the fact that their PowerPool is keeping up to date, right? Mining Dutch isn't doing anything on their side. They're just like setting, forgetting it, cashing in on that, Let's see, the gold shell bite looks cool. Dude, it absolutely looks cool. I in my video that I recorded for Mining Disrupt, when I talked about the bite as part of that recording, I almost like said it multiple times, and I wanted to make sure people understood. For you guys watching at home, the bite traditionally isn't for you. What I mean by that is someone that is pre-established mining, you're running GPU mining rigs, you're running home ASICs. The bite's really not for you. The bite is for your brother-in-law that reaches out to you and says, I want to get into mining. I only have $500 to invest. Where's a good place to get started to learn? That's who the bite is for. It's for literally the beginner, not someone who is established like yourself. So to Goldshell, I give them kudos for coming out with it. I'm not saying the bite is going to be profitable. It really isn't. It's really to learn on, which I think is definitely valuable for sure. My flu miners don't work with Mining Dutch or PowerPool. Yeah, I don't know what you got going on right now. Mine currently is on via BTC. I had since swapped it over to via BTC, but I didn't have any issues after I did the firmware update. Tangent is a great way to get started for a crypto wallet. Absolutely. I had to power down everything and move 30 GPUs. I ordered DG Max and Goldshell about. Okay. Those two alone use half power and double the yield. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's great. Good on you, John. Good to know. Good to know. Let's see. Oh, you had to evacuate. That's wild with the fires. What do you think about Aleo's coin and its future? So that's actually a really good question. I spoke with Red Fox Crypto pretty extensively about Aleo or Aleo. Come on, let's get it right. It's Aleo. You got to say it with that weird AL sound. Aleo, not Aleo. But Aleo is interesting. He is much more passionate and interested in Aleo. I'm more interested on the profit side, right? I think I'm very hesitant on, is Aleo the next 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 or is it the next Alethioum? And I don't mean in a negative way, but there's a lot of caution flags that get thrown out here regarding Aleo, and more on the mining side, not on the project. There's nothing concerning about the project at all. Like, oh, are these people scamming or things? That's not what I mean. What I mean by that is Aleo mining. Aleo mining, moved through GPU mining pretty quickly. We've now moved on to small box miners. We have, we're going to see mid-size miners. We got Bitmain with a full-size Aleo miner. My concern is the hardware lifecycle going to pick up like it did? We learned with 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜. Alethioum was a great example. And now with Aleo on just, are we going to see that as a repeat offender? And so what I'm doing now, I've been fully transparent, as I've been sent some Aleo miners to do content on for the channel. I have another one coming out actually on Wednesday. Quick little sneak peek. We're stripping it down, taking it apart. Very curious on what makes it tick. So that's going to be a lot on the video on Wednesday. But I've been sent, this is my fourth one that I have, and they're all AE boxes. I am very much selling 50% of that Aleo, because if this is anything like what I've learned from 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 and Alethioum, it's like sell and take profits. I mean, right now these units are making anywhere between $10 to $15 a day, and Aleo's price is like in the dumps. Can you imagine if it goes back to a quarter of its all-time high? It would be absolutely wild. So for me, I'm keeping 50% of the Aleo and I'm selling 50% of it into Bitcoin. So great question on Aleo, for sure. Do I recommend you go all in on it? No, I think that's more the new norm with a lot of these miners, is like, just be careful getting into it. Can you use Tangem wallet like a credit card and use it to purchase devices? No. Tangem is a wallet. It's not a credit card, even though it looks like a card. And I don't recommend you buy miners even on credit card. I think you're getting yourself in trouble. If it's not like 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜, God hates me. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, I never recommend leveraging on credit. This is something that probably a lot of you don't want to hear, but I don't recommend you buy anything mining related with credit card. Especially miners, because most people that buy miners are looking at the current price and they're like, okay, this miner makes me $10 a day. Let's say it's like an Aleo miner, makes me $10 to $15 a day. I could buy this miner and in 30 days I'll have it paid off. Well, let's say Aleo, more miners come out, and now that miner no longer makes $10 a day and it makes $1 a day. How long is it going to take you to pay off that credit card now? You're no longer at a month. and you've leveraged that versus just pay cash. Pay cash for everything you can, or crypto. Pay at that moment in that crypto and move on with your day. That philosophy is not for everyone, but that means you're taking a risk. So keep in mind that miner could be a paperweight in 3 months. What does that do to your credit card bill? Is there any wallet out there that can do that? I think I don't know what you're looking for. I think you're looking more for like a crypto prepaid credit card is what it sounds like. I know crypto.com has one. Joker, you're correct. You front load it with crypto. So you have to earn crypto to your wallet or to crypto.com, and then you front load the crypto.com card with crypto, which just converts it into dollar. So it's like, I'm going to send $100 in Bitcoin to the crypto.com prepaid credit card. You now have $100 on there. I wish vendors would model new miners, even the larger big boys, off the GS Byte. Oh, buy cards. So John, the cartridge style that we saw with the new Gold Shell Byte is very new, very, very new to the industry. It's not something normal. Having one miner that has these proprietary cartridges that you can swap out that do different algorithms. A lot of people are interested in it because they love to see it at scale, especially if you're like, oh man, Elio's popping off. I'm going to put in my 2 Elio cartridges, and then, oh, Dogecoin, I want to accumulate more Dogecoin, swap those out. So being able to algo swap per se is pretty massive. Yeah, I'm not familiar as much with Coinbase or crypto.com. I don't use either of those. So it sounds like Joey Gambit had mentioned, and same thing with John had mentioned in chat, and Joker Miner. They seem to be a little more educated on those prepaid credit cards. Guys out at Mining Disrupt were using their Coinbase account to pay for dinners and such. Wild. Nope, no thanks. I mean, sure, go for it if you want to, but yeah. Okay, let me turn this off so my phone doesn't diddle-doo pop off. It's getting alerts. Now, we're going to be live till about 12:30. I do have some errands to run, and I have an appointment. Let me mute. Oh, don't want to do that. Yep, there we go. So today, a little bit shorter stream. I've been doing an hour and 30-minute streams more recently, except for Mining Disrupt. And an hour and 30 will be the norm for sure. But yeah, just, my goal is just to get, this new setup, the new desk layout that we were talking about. Those of you guys coming late, I'll show you guys one more time because I'm a little proud of it. I like the way it turned out. This is my new desk layout. I just stripped down my desk and reset this up last night, reconfigured, reset things. That's why this angle looks a little bit different to you guys. But really happy with this. I want it to be more focused. So like my whole chair is shifted over right now, looking at the camera. It's not in front of the monitor. My monitor is over here. And so my whole goal was to be more focused on what I'm doing at that moment. I find a lot of the time when I'm doing live streams and such, I'm got a lot of other things going on. So really happy with this. So that's why I was questioning, are we set up right? Are things good to go? Just based off of it. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. Catching up on chat here. I've been using cloud mining. Oh boy. I do not recommend cloud mining. You might as well buy your own hardware, or better yet, don't even do cloud mining. Just go over to NiceHash and buy hash rate. That's literally the truest form of that. You might as well do that. Cloud mining is a massive scam. I have not found anybody. Cloud mining I love because they're like, listen, deposit 15. I had a guy a few weeks back. So this platform promised me 5x. So I sent them $15,000 and they're going to 5x it. And I haven't earned anything. And then we look it up and the website's from Nigeria and you just got freaking scammed. Just buy hash rate. Stop trying to get these get rich quick schemes. They don't exist. So Ice River stated at Disrupt that they would also launch a script miner. What is going on here? My phone, my phone is on do not disturb and it's popping off over here. All right, let me catch up here. So Ice River stated at Mining Disrupt that they would also launch a script miner. Will we see a 100-watt? Yeah, so that's what my understanding is, that they're going to do the whole family suite of their miners for script mining as well as with Bitcoin mining. Hulk went live on Twitch early last night. Cool. Looks clean. Thank you, Speedy. Looks like what Senpai Gaming just set up for his dad. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Oh, what is his name again? Can't remember his first name. Harris Heller. I followed him more before he moved to like the Senpai Gaming, and he was just Harris Heller, a content creator that was educating people on the latest and greatest with content creating. Mining, right. Get all your monitors on desk arms, cleans up a lot. I was gonna do that, but they were on desk arms. I have the desk arms. I decided to go away from that. And that's why I went with the riser in the middle and actually have the monitor in the middle. Really, really happy with that for sure. But we'll see. I could always put the monitor in the middle on, I guess, a desk or an arm and have it floating in that same position. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Are you going to do a gold shell bite review? I am. It's on my list to add to my calendar, but I'm booked up for like the next like 6 weeks on content. So if I have an opportunity, I'll squeeze it in there. If not, I'm just going to be late to the game. But that's okay. There's a lot of really good content creators creating content right now on the gold shell bite. I like 𝐾𝐢𝐬𝐜, very organized and a lot of detail than Nebula, but I have both. Yeah, I have both as well. The 𝐾𝐢𝐬𝐜 has been running great. I've just been monitoring it to like make sure that it continues to charge, because that's like my biggest thing is like when I install a new miner that runs entirely off of solar. So I've been charging the miner 100% and then installing it. And man, these solar panels do great. Even at 5 watts, they do fantastic. Mine's at 100% right now. Sunny outside. It's doing good, which is good. I'm working with Hash Whale. They were at Disrupt. They have a cloud mining service. Wish me luck. Yeah, Brandon Coy. Are you actually working with them? I did see, by the way, Brandon, I did see your video and I watched the entire thing. That was really, really cool of just like, I'm going to truly vlog, not like crazy quality, like camera vlog, just like, dude, I'm just going to vlog on like anything and everything. Because like half of your video was like a travel vlog. But that was cool, right? That was different. So I did enjoy it. I did see your part talking about cloud mining. Yeah. Good luck, brother. Good luck. I don't recommend it. Midwest Miner, just own it, hobbyist. You're popular and in demand. Phones will ring. I'm trying here. Which deep in project has the best team besides for helium? So far to work with from my side of the world, Deep's been really, really good and easy to work with on their side. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Nebula Marco Miner or the SkyX one. I'm just newer to SkyX, so I can't speak a lot about that, or GeoNet. I would say the Deep Network team has been more in contact with me and working with me, which was nice. You need a magnifying glass in that setup for CSGO. Yeah. Hey, CSGO is when I have time. When content is done and ready, I'll get a game or two in, but I don't play that long. The solar panels with crazy PA weather, really? Oh yeah, it's been fine. They've had no problem at all. You got to remember, these are 5 watts. It's like a trickle charge because each of these has a battery in them. So when you charge it 100% and then you use your solar panel to trickle charge it, it works really, really well, which is really, really nice. Let's see, Joker Miner, thanks for the mention. Oh, fancy. Yep. Collect a little free from Sky Miner every 6 hours. Yeah, I don't know all the details on the 𝐾𝐢𝐬𝐜 yet. Like, I do not want to deal with a deep in project that I have to like log into an app every so many hours and press a button. Like, is that harvest mechanism? As I said, I'm super new to it. Let me look here, because like I don't have time to deal with that, and I'm not gonna remember to do that every day. So that's definitely something to keep in mind for sure. Let's look here. I'm gonna load up the SkyX. I saw a harvest button in there, but I was like, oh, I'm not gonna press it. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so it says I have 175 nano tokens right now, which is what you earn in testnet. Now there's a harvest points button, and it just went up to 180. Okay, what is that? I don't even know. I'm still learning for sure. Blood Crow. Hate to say I'm interested in Byte. May get it just to use it as a solo Dogecoin miner. Very cool. The thing is, the price for once with Gold Shell is competitive, but that's because, as I talked about before, the Byte is meant for that like truly home, brand new miner looking to learn more about mining. I have the Sky Weather Miner. I don't have a solar panel. Where can I get one of those? Actually, if you go in my video, go down to the link in the comments or in the video description, click on it, takes you over there. You now can buy just the solar panel. You don't have to buy, you can buy the miner and the solar panel, just the miner, or just the solar panel. You can do all of those now right on their site, which is really, really nice. Helium had an impressive backer from the start. Is there anything comparable? Not that I know of. Helium 5G has turned a corner with, I was always, I have my Helium CBRS radio still mounted. I'm going to be taking that down. I know, renting a lift for like the 50th time. They sunsetted those units, and there was a trade-in program. Couldn't believe it. Honestly, I could not believe it. And there was a trade-in program, and they gave me a new Helium 5G hotspot, which is their actual branded. See, the CBRS and the Freedom Fi, those were third party. But anyways, I couldn't believe the trade-in program actually worked, which is really, really nice. So anyways, they've kind of turned a corner. They've gotten their entire network in shape now that everything is on their own hardware, which I can understand. It's kind of that Apple kind of ecosystem mindset. But now they're expanding Helium 5G into other countries that don't have good telecom infrastructure, which is a great use for it. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. When is the Nano 3 giveaway from last week's review, or did I miss it? I think the Nano 3 one is 2 weeks. Everything's on my calendar. I do apologize, Hugh. I don't have it off the top of my head. But everything's in my calendar as to it. I think that was a 2-week one. Usually they're 2 weeks or 1 month. I think that one's a 2-week one. And then we'll pick a winner. And yeah, Helium Deploy will get that shipped out, which will be nice. Oh, there we go. Joker says 2 weeks. Thank you. Yeah, I can't remember in all the videos. And then I got like the SkyX. We had the SkyX giveaway, the Nano 3. We did the Deep Miner. We did the Bitcoin merch, USB solo Bitcoin miner. We have a BitAxe giveaway. It's happening this week. We have a Gold Shell AE box, Aleo box giveaway this week. We got a Wingbits giveaway coming up. A lot of fun stuff, dude. A lot of these manufacturers or vendors that have reached out have very much agreed that, like, hey, I want to give something back to my community in these videos. And so they've agreed to include a second unit during our kind of agreements, which has been fantastic. So I love giving miners back to the community. I cover all the shipping. I have them send it to me, and then I send it out, because then I fully control that entire giveaway situation versus waiting for like a reseller or a manufacturer to send it, because I really don't know. And then I put my name and brand out there to be like, oh yes, there'll be a giveaway. Oh, there was a winner, but now you're waiting for it to ship. So they ship it directly to me. Do you need my shipping address? So when someone wins, I have them email me. I validate that it is actually the person that won through taking a screenshot of their YouTube About Us page to make sure it matches. I get their shipping address, and then I use a website called Pirate Ship, which does rate shopping with packages, which is great. It'll rate shop UPS, USPS, and also all the different sub styles of shipping, and it gives me the best price, and then I front the cost. It's a business expense. I write it off, and then I ship the miner, which is awesome. Dang, when is the AE box giveaway? So the video's on, what is today? Today's Tuesday. The video's on Thursday for the Gold Shell AE box, and then I'll be giving a method to enter, and then yeah, it'll be a 1 month giveaway, which will be awesome. I want to win the Gold Shell AE box. Dude, I hope you win 100%. Our giveaway is live. Not traditionally. Every once in a while, I'll get a miner in and I'm like, I'm not going to do another video on this. Let's just give it away live. So I've done that in the past, but not recently. How would you determine which miner is a bad investment? So that's a tough one, Bearish, but I appreciate the question. You can only make a decision in that moment, right? So when you look at a miner in that moment and it's profitable, let's say the Gold Shell Aleo, like the AE box miner, right? And you're like, okay, this is making $10 to $15 a day. This looks profitable. What am I missing, right? And what I tell people is, I actually have a video coming out with Seb Hessel that I recorded on lessons learned from 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐴 mining. And I talk a lot about what I learned from 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐼 mining for Aleo and Lithium, and just if I'm going to buy one of these miners, which is pretty pricey to start with, I will very much take profits. Not fully, about 50% profits. And that's a big one. When you're looking at miners that are profitable today, make sure you take about 50% profits, because that coin could just, like, that box could become a paperweight. And you're like, wait, what do you mean? That makes $10 to $15 a day. Why is it going to become a paperweight? Well, unfortunately, there are other manufacturers out there. It's a competition, right? And so 𝐼Sriver may come out with their Aleo miners, mid-size, full-size miners. Bitmain may come out with it, decimate the network hash rate, and your $10 to $15 a day may turn into $1. So there's always that chance, right? So that's something that you need to keep in mind when you're looking at miners that you want to buy, is there is a chance it becomes a paperweight in a month. That's wild to think about. But when you're talking about putting purchases for miners on credit cards, and then I will pay this back in 90 days because that's the ROI as of this day, you're taking a massive risk, and you better be ready for the fact that that price could go to $1, and now it's going to take you a year to pay back that miner. By the way, I saw a bunch of you guys got a KOL with 𝐼Sriver. What does that stand for? So KOL is what is it? I forget what these. It's weird terminology. What is that? It's a what does KOL stand for? Because I don't it's a weird, you're just partnered. Oh, key. Okay, this is where the translation between like China and the US. So instead of saying like we're partnered or an influencer program or a affiliate program, right? Affiliate program sounds a little bit better. They call it a KOL, key option leader. It is like bad terminology, honestly. But very much is there's not a lot to it, to be honest with you. The 𝐼Sriver has reached out to individuals that they've been working with for years that have partnered with them and their brand, that have done content in the past, that have been good advocates for the brand on social media. And I told you, you would have never guessed that, right? I literally had to Google it because I looked at it once and was like, what is that? So 𝐼Sriver reached out to individuals within the last few weeks to say, hey, we're kicking off a KOL program, which is pretty much just like an affiliate program is all it is. But they wanted to make it public. They wanted to make it kind of put it out there is their goal. And so that program is very much let's be honest, it's an affiliate program. And what it says is that you agree to work with 𝐼Sriver and their brand in good standings to receive hardware for upcoming new products and to do content on those products in X amount of time. I don't remember the time frame. I'm not trying to cut anything out. It's just X amount of time. But that your content that you make on this hardware is not biased, so that you can have any decision you want. They're not asking you to be like, this can came out, this 𝐼Sriver Celsius miner came out, it's the best thing in the world and there's nothing negative about it. They did not say that. They actually say in that contract or agreement that like you will speak your mind and you'll be transparent and you'll be open to your community about it. And other than that, it just says, you know, working with 𝐼Sriver to help promote their brand on social media, regarding, you know, retweeting when new products are released, or hyping them up. And then what else is on there? Other than that, like I can't remember if it's, I have to look back through it. I did review it on the confidentiality side. Like if you're given any information before it's publicly released, that needs to be confidential, which is normal. This is normal stuff. And then just the ability to like, hey, if 𝐼Sriver doesn't like the way the partnership's going and you're like trash talking them all over social media and you're dragging their name through the mud, that like they can give a 30-day notice to separate from that partnership, the KOL program. But you can do the same. You can absolutely do the same. And that's really about it. It's nothing else. Like it's nothing wild, nothing crazy. It's very much for PR, to be honest with you. But good question, Blood Crow. I appreciate you asking that for sure. Yeah, I know it's a sponsor. Just driving me nuts not knowing the meaning. Oh yeah, dude. KOL, key option leader, is it's like a weird buzzy term that isn't relatable. But great question. So guys, we're going to stream for about another 15 minutes. Then I'm going to go ahead and head out. As I said, I have some errands to run. I do have an appointment as well. And then I'll be back here recording some content for later this week, which will be awesome. Ordered the 𝐋�φορge. Does it need setup for... I don't know what an 𝐋�φορge is. Would love to know more though. Blood Crow. That's how companies should be doing it for everyone. Maybe you get a free KS7. You know what? Maybe I will. I don't know. I'm not going to complain. But I think where we are in the current market, especially Caspa mining, is very much to, you know, hey, if I do get a KS7, you know, unbox it, review it, hash rate, performance, watts, profitability, but then warn people that, you know, getting a Caspa, some of the dangers or concerns of getting a Caspa miner and buying a Caspa miner, some of the risks, for sure. But I am absolutely not anti ASIC. I'm not anti sponsorships or partnerships at all, to be honest with you. It is the world we live in. Everything we see here is marketed towards you in one way or another. This is just a partnership program with it. So yeah, should be fun. Looking forward to it. I think transparency is important. Transparency is important. 𝐋𝐴 phone on Helium deploy. I don't even know what that is. 𝐋𝐴 phone. 𝐋𝐴 Helium deploy. I don't know what that is. What is that? Let's see here. I don't know. I've never heard of that before. What is that? What is it? I've never seen this before, but I appreciate you letting me know. 𝐋𝐴 is the world's first blockchain-powered DePIN smartphone, transforming how we engage with blockchain technology. Built on X protocol, this innovative device lets users join the DePIN network directly from their phone, earning rewards, airdrops. Oh, that's interesting. I never heard of that before. I appreciate you sharing that with me. Yeah, I never seen that. What are your thoughts on the Deep team? What is impressive about them? Do they have serious investors? So the Deep team is nice because Deep is pretty much a network of decentralized nodes to run other nodes, which is kind of like weird, right? But the whole goal of that is to be able to have decentralized nodes all over the world that are available for node hosting through their platform. So far it's been great. I think what's impressed me the most, I'll be honest with you, is that you power it on and it works instantly. Like, you don't have to play or mess around with anything. Now, the one thing I don't like about Deep Network is, like, you go and buy the miner, right? But unfortunately, it's tied to your email address. So when you buy it, it asks for your email address. And then when you boot it up, it's tied in. You log into their dashboard, which is not the actual unit. It's like their web-based, their kind of phone home system on their website. You log in with your email and then, oh, you can see your miner because it's all tied together. So I don't like that. I would rather see, I'm hoping down the road it ties to a wallet, but then also, like, if I want to sell it to like Joey Gambit, like, then I got to reach out to them and be like, can you update it so that it's on his email address and not mine? I would rather it tie to a wallet address. Now, Deep is currently in testnet, and you actually are going to be rewarded based off of how many days your Deep miner is online once they go to mainnet. So that's definitely something to keep in mind for sure. Any recommendations, home miners for beginners? Great question there, Speedy. I would actually look at the Gold Shell Byte. We were talking about this earlier at the top of the stream, but that's okay. If you go back and look at my video where I was at Mining Disrupt, one of the video Friday, look at Friday's video. I review the Gold Shell Byte. It is meant for someone stepping into mining for the very first time as a beginner. It makes it super and easy to use. I would absolutely check it out. It's for you. It's for the guy asking the exact question. Any recommendations on home miners for beginners? It's for you. It's not for my experienced, community who's been in this for several years. It's for the guy that wants to set something up for under $500 on USB Type-C. That's perfect. Is it going to make you rich? No. Are you going to collect some crypto? Yes. Is it going to be expensive to run? No. So I think that'd be good for you. I've been happy to see both you and Panda not show bias towards ASICs, telling us honestly what you think. It's helpful. No, that's John, that's absolutely my goal. I think we as influencers are, or content creators, or as they want to call it, key opinion leaders, get a bad rap for doing videos on hardware we were sent. You know, we're not purist, we're not elitist, we're not grassroots enough. You know, and if that's your world, awesome. Like, you do you. Like, I have nothing against it. Great. But for me, you know, I'm in this to make money. This is a business to me. This is my company, my brand. And so when a new miner comes out, I enjoy covering it, but also kind of giving more of the caution, the red tape, the red flags around it to say, like, hey, this is a great miner right now. We don't know where this is going to be in a month. You know what I mean? So yeah, for sure. DG Home 1 is great, and small box miners and small castle miners, there's so much, all depending on your power. Yep. Mini Doge miners are good. Yeah, mini Doge miners are good too. Most of those are outdated though. That's something to keep in mind. I'd rather see someone get a free ASIC miner and be honest than just shill the crap and screw people over. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I hear that, I see and hear, I should say see that word shill in my comments sometimes, especially on DPIN projects where there's zero profitability to it. Like my video I just released on SkyX, I went through all the DPIN projects I'm in and I'm running. I'm not receiving these products and then not installing them. I install them in the video because I like the project and I'm interested in it. One, I wouldn't do a video if I didn't like it. And two, if I wasn't invested, I wouldn't install the miner. And in my DPIN videos, I show it like it's running. It's right there. I'm in that ecosystem. I'm in that world. And a lot of people have trouble buying something that there's no guarantee. There's that, like, oh wait, there's no guarantee that's going to make $5 a day. I'm not interested. You're shilling that product. I'm like, no, I want to stack the testnet token. I'm interested in it. So that when it does go to LiveNet, mainnet, if there is some profitability behind it, awesome. But that's the nice thing about DPIN is DPIN, you are at low risk, under $500 with DPIN for most projects. There's a few outliers out there like Deep Network that are definitely more expensive for sure. But yeah, great question. I do appreciate your honesty, Blood Crow. That's great. I'm still waiting on my wing bits. Oh, I just got one in. I want to say it's like I don't know which model it is. I got to look, but I'm already running a GeoNet here. So I do want to see, like, I got to look more into it. Definitely for sure. Tech Bites here. Guys, we're going to be live for about another 8 minutes. Then I do have some errands to run, as I said, an appointment. Tech Bites in chat says, would like to hear your thoughts on the BitAxe single CPU versus quad CPU offerings. For example, would 4 single CPU perform just as well as 4 CPU? Okay. It all comes down to the hash rate, is what it comes down to. So when you're looking at solo mining with Bitcoin, look at the amount of hash rate. But at the same time, you also have to consider the factor of it is lottery based. Now there is the website. What's the one that Voscoin launched? I really like it. Is it solomining.com? What is that one? Solomining.com. Is that it? What was the one that? No, it's not it. That's not it. What is it? Soul Lottery. What is it called? There's a website that Voscoin launched and I love it. It works great. I've used it in several videos. I have to find it, where you go on there and you put in your hash rate and it tells you your probability. At the end of the day, it all comes down to your hash rate when you're solo Bitcoin mining. So hopefully that helps you out there, Tech Bites. I actually do Solo Luck. Thank you. Solo Luck, great site. Go check it out. I'll type it in chat here. There's no like affiliate referral, anything on there. Go check it out. You literally just put in your hash rate and it tells you your probability, which I think is great. So it's a good way to go. I do have a video coming out tomorrow on the BitAxe, and we're actually giving one away, which is fun. Is the Canaan Avalon A1566 good? I know of the 1566, but not the I. What's the A1566I? Oh, it's immersion. So let's make sure you understand, if you're searching for the A1566I, that this is an immersion miner that most likely runs on 3-phase. You need to look into that. Too many people. Yeah, it's 220 to 277. You got to make sure you look into this miner, because this miner could run only on 3-phase, which means you're not traditionally going to run this at home, and you have to buy the entire immersion kit. I have a lot of people that approach me that buy hydro miners or that buy immersion miners and then don't realize that they need a lot more to it. Game God, I'm talking right about it right now, brother. If you ask again, I'm going to time you out. But the 1566i, I'm looking at it now. I mean, it only makes $1.50 a day at 10-cent kilowatt hour. I'd have to look on their website to see, but yeah, do your research on it for sure to find out if it's three-phase. Do you even have an immersion setup? You know, definitely let me know. Thank you guys. Appreciate that, Joker. I don't know why, but Star Power I'm really into. I think because Star Power is just easy to use. What was the announcement you mentioned? You mentioned earlier, Joey, about an announcement that they made. Bearish, is there any cheap option for solo mining 6HS cheap miners looking for best price? I spent way too much on miners already. I mean, your BitAxe, I'm going to do a video on the BitAxe tomorrow, is probably one of the cheaper options to go. You can go with like the USB miners as well. I think the cheapest one is $25. But yeah, I mean, only make sure you stay within your budget. Like if you spent a lot recently on miners, you don't have to buy more, right? You don't have to buy more miners. Hoping that Demo will be more profitable in the future. Dude, I have been sitting on Demo. I had it in my wife's car. I have it in my car. I've been sitting on it and just going ahead and stacking it, waiting for some price discovery, and then I'll end up liquidating some of it. I know DJ's been selling like monthly or every 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't traditionally ban people. Traditionally, it's just like a timeout is what I usually do. I mean, if they keep coming back and keep causing a ruckus, then I have no issue banning, you know. Like, hey, dude, I gave you a chance. But for the people that post the same question over and over again, I see it. Keep in mind, I'll get to it. But especially when I start to answer it, I think a lot of people, like, great question there when the guy was asking about the 1566i, they just want a yes or no. Versus, I'm like, well, do you have three-phase? Do you have single-phase? Do you have an immersion setup? Do you not? Like, what is your electric rate? And they're like, wait, I didn't want questions. I just wanted a yes or no answer. Have you staked my demo? I've not, but guess what, Max Voltage? I have in my YouTube video playlist a link and a video by a guy named Max Voltage talking about that. So it is on my list. $25 miner here. I can link it. I have a video on it. Just put it out a few weeks ago, actually. And I will get that over to you. I'll put it in chat if you're interested. Video has been doing great. We're almost at 100,000 views on the video, which is crazy to think about. Yeah, so Speedy, the price for 316 is without cartridges. I don't use ASIC Miner Value anymore. Their website really wasn't up to date over the bear run. I would look at Mining Now. I use miningnow.com is what I use. I'd go check it out. Mining Now is what I use. It has like all the latest miners and stuff on it. But then if you actually, here's a great one for you, Speedy. If you go over to my website, by the way, I relaunched my website, redid it. There's a section I'm currently building out. Here's my website, by the way. I'll put it in chat. I'm building out an entire section on where to buy. And you can go ahead and in there, you can see all different places to buy the Gold Shell Byte, companies that I work with, as well as discount codes. I have them linked right in there. So go check it out. That'll help you out with some of your buying experience. Also, if you're looking for discount codes. Also, DPIN, if you go to the DPIN section under where to buy, not only do you have the miner and where to buy it and a discount code, but my video on that DPIN project linked right with it. And that makes it much, much easier. Thanks, Chris. Do appreciate your support. Thank you, sir. So guys, we're going to wrap things up here. I do need to go ahead and run some errands, as I said, or I would sit around and shoot the shit and talk mining with you guys all day long. Every Tuesday, I'm going to be live. Today's just a little bit shorter. It's an hour. Usually it's about an hour and a half. So I do appreciate you guys coming out. Keep an eye out. Remember, we're 4 videos now a week. So I have 2 videos coming out. We got one tomorrow, Wednesday, one Thursday, and another one on Friday. So keep an eye out for those guys. Other than that, I'll be live again next Tuesday. Looking forward to hanging out with you guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys next time.
Are you ready to invest in your next Bitcoin miner, but unsure where to start? Look no further than compassmining.io. Why choose Compass Mining? 3 reasons. Number 1, an effortless buying experience. Their state-of-the-art website and secure checkout process make purchasing your Bitcoin miner a breeze. Number 2, their expert guidance. Unsure which Bitcoin miner is right for you? Their friendly, knowledgeable team based in the US is here to help. Number 3, their hosting solutions. Need a place to host your new Bitcoin miners? Compass Mining has over 20 partner locations across the United States. I recently visited their Nebraska facility in December and now host several Bitmain Antminer S21s and S19K Pros at Compass. The experience was fantastic. Ready to learn more? Visit the link down below to set up a free one-on-one consultation with a Compass Mining team member, or watch the full Nebraska mining farm tour down below. Start your Bitcoin mining journey today with Compass Mining.